my home studios in Greenville, South Carolina. This is Beer to Whiskey, and I'm Russ Heaps. Today we are doing an episode of Anything But Bourbon, which in this case means it's tequila. I'm sitting here with my good buddy, Big John Richards, and he's actually our Beer to Whiskey whisperer, but I love drinking with John and do so with every opportunity that arises. We do drink together a fair amount. And on top of that, he's got a really good palate and always adds a lot to whatever we're doing. So with all that nonsense out of the way, what we are drinking here, what we're going to drink here today is Don Julio 1942. And if I can find it, when I say Don Julio 1942, you will hear trumpets blare and angels sing. Yes, yes. This is one of those unicorn beverages that, along with things like Elmer Tea Lee and other things, that you just really cannot, it's tough to find them anymore. I want to mention that my good buddy Samantha, who is the lead bartender at Sobeys, managed to hook me up with this just yesterday, as a matter of fact. She's been on the lookout and been trying to do that for me for a while, and she managed to get it done yesterday. And with that, I want to say, Sam, we salute you. Big John, would you do the honors?
Got anything that you want to talk about while I'm struggling with this?
Yes.
Lovely.
I'll try and take their attention off you.
All right, thanks.
As with many tequilas, this is 90 or 80 proof rather. It's aged at least 2.5 years in American white oak barrels. It's an añejo. I always, for some reason, I always thought it was a reposado, but
It says Anejo, so
yeah, it's an añejo. We've done a few of these today. It's made with 100% blue agave. It's aged, or the agave plants are 7 to 10 years old that they've harvested from. And an interesting little, you might be able to win some money on a bet in a bar sometime. It takes 8 pounds of agave plants to make one 750 milliliter bottle of tequila.
Oh goodness.
If you want to just put that back.
I feel like I'm pouring.
1942 is the year that 17-year-old Don Julio Gomez started making tequila, and that's what the 1942 refers to. And we're going to set this over here, kind of out of the way.
How pretty that is.
Yeah. And that's pretty much all there is to know about this.
One thing that the paper won't tell you is that the room is currently full of the aroma of this tequila.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need this glass to be closer to me than it is. Having just poured it, it's covered up right here. It is.
Yeah.
Wow.
This, I've had, and I can't even tell you what the names of them are, but I've had a couple of tequilas that I know a guy who knows a guy who's brought them out of Mexico that I have probably rattled me more than this has. But you can't get them here in the States. So this is by far my favorite stateside tequila. And there are a couple of others close, Clase Azul and the Cuervo Familia, whatever that is, and that red and blue label. That's another one that I like a lot, but this I think is my favorite. So John, you ready to get into this?
Yes, I am almost overjoyed.
Texas Miss Lily.
Yeah, it smells like it smells like honey or honeysuckle maybe. You smell a little bit of the agave fruit in there, but it really It smells like vanilla. It smells like honey, and it smells like um,
Heaven.
heaven. No,
It's
like
the way I
heaven.
imagine heaven smelling, quite
Yeah.
frankly.
Hmm.
As opposed to Cuervo Gold that smells like the devil's ass crack.
Not any deeper than that.
I'm
just
just
as ass crack.
I'm just saying.
Wow. There is.
Is that sensational or
That
what?
is a. That is wonderfully full of flavor, and so ridiculously smooth. You almost forget that you're supposed to be tasting it.
I get the overwhelming thing with always for me in this is the vanilla.
It's big vanilla.
There's a
It's
lot of
fresh vanilla.
yeah. It's if you run across somebody who says, "Oh, I hate tequila. I can't drink tequila." And you're at a bar that's got this, you'll pay 35, 40, 45 bucks for a pour of it, maybe more.
Yeah.
But you will change their minds about tequila. If it's worth 45, 50 bucks for you to do that.
Or just get one for yourself and tell them that they can go and not enjoy tequila for the rest of
Exactly.
their lives.
Exactly. Live in your little sad world.
Right. Yeah, there's something that reminds me of summer in this glass, and it's either honeysuckle or jasmine. And it's
I hadn't thought of honeysuckle ever, but now that you've said honeysuckle,
man,
I'm kind of getting that.
that is delightful.
And it's for an añejo, it is kind of
It's-
bright and crisp,
yeah.
and
That is as pale a color. I commented on that when we did Clase Azul as well.
Right.
That's just something about that process. There's not letting that much of the wood influence what's going on, because there's not really a big spice note. I really don't think I can taste the wood.
I don't think so either. Well, the fact that it's only in the wood 2.5 years probably has something to do with it.
Yeah. Oh, that would be hard to stop sipping. It will continue to be hard to stop sipping.
I know. And this is another one, even though the last time we talked about smoking a cigar was something we were drinking, it was a dry, earthy,
Yeah,
leathery bourbon. But
Yeah, but this, oh man, if you had one of those really bright Macanudo,
Yeah, this would
Connecticut
be-
shade leaf something. That's
this would
just
be a good
yeah,
cigar
oh man, yeah.
I am so thrilled to once again have a bottle of this. I've been trying to buy one. 2.5 years ago, you could find them stacked up at Total Wine for about $110 for this bottle. Now, you don't find it anywhere. You cannot find it anywhere. Typically, you're going to be looking at price-wise. This was kind of a bargain at 150 now, but I think you're going to be looking at closer to 200 probably if you can actually find a bottle of this. Certainly, didn't your place have a bottle of it?
Yeah, but it was like $219.
Yeah. So expect to pay anything from 185 over if you can find a bottle of this, but your collection is not, your liquor cabinet is not complete without this. I'll just say that. I now feel, well, it's still not complete because I still don't have an Elmer T. Lee.
Oh, really?
If I had an Elmer T. Lee, but this brings me one step closer to my liquor collection being what I would consider complete.
Solid.
So, anything else?
I can't think of anything else
Good. Well, we're
that I
gonna
need to say to praise it any more higher than I already have.
we can let these folks go
Yeah.
and be unhappy that they
Right.
don't have this, and we can concentrate on drinking it.
There you go.
So,
Call your local congressman.
So damn lucky. See you next time.